What's going on, everybody? My name is Grant, and this is the first ever episode of Grant's Rants here on the Leather Armchair Society. Grant's Rants is a show where I, Grant, go on some weird rants. So, today is July 23rd. You know what that means? Comic-Con is in full swing. San Diego Comic-Con, that is. And today, some awesome trailers were released. That of which the most important seems to be Justice League. Now, I hate Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Why? Because it sucked. It was an awful movie. I guess that'll be a rant for a different time. But I'm here to ask the important question: will the Justice League suck? Now, Justice League has something that no other movie has, and that is built-in hype and curiosity. So people are going to be really excited for this movie and also really curious. Batman vs. Superman. People say it was mixed. It was not mixed. People hated that movie. Critics and fans alike hated that movie. There's a very vocal minority that say it was a great movie, and that very vocal minority sucks. I think we can all agree on that. It was not good. It was not what it should have been. It was Batman versus Superman happened for like 8 minutes of that movie, and the rest of it was Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman fighting a Ninja Turtle. That movie was not good. There's no way of wrapping your head around that. It had good things in it. It was just not a good movie. So maybe a lot of people will be going to see Justice League for the sole fact that they want to see if it's better than Batman vs. Superman. Now, another group of people is going to be completely hyped for it. And actually, that's me. I'm part of that group of people. That the Justice League trailer looks really good. It looks a lot better than Batman vs. Superman. However, Batman vs. Superman did have a good trailer at first, so you never really know how that's going to boil down. But what has me excited for this movie is the fact that it looks to be a little more light in tone. And what I mean by that is the whole scene with Bruce Wayne and Barry Allen is much more fun. It's much more quippy. It's good. I liked it. However, you can't help but draw the parallels between that scene and the scene where Tony Stark meets Peter Parker in Civil War. And it's almost like a Melania Trump, Michelle Obama comparison, only not to the same extent. It's not completely plagiarized, but it's close enough, and it feels like they're trying really, really, really hard to get that same father-son dynamic that Tony and Peter Parker have in Civil War, and it looks like they're trying to go that same route with Bruce and Barry. So I don't know how that's going to play out. I don't know if I like that necessarily. I don't like that Barry Allen seems like he's a lot younger than the rest, which is weird, seeing as he really shouldn't be. Just because I feel like the Flash is a more mature character than a lot are. And maybe it's just because I don't want it to be the Barry Allen Flash, and that's because of the Flash TV show. I wouldn't mind Wally West. I wouldn't mind Jay Garrick. I just don't want another Barry Allen, and I don't know if general audiences are going to get confused by that. But then again, I don't know if general audiences are also watching the Flash TV show. He also has a really exciting opportunity on his hands, and that is to revitalize the DC Cinematic Universe, or they're calling it the DCEU, the DC Extended Universe, because they don't want to be too Marvel-y about it. But they have the exciting opportunity to revitalize it, to give it a new life that it doesn't have currently, and get people excited again. So that's what this trailer is. It's very much they're Marvelizing a little bit. It still has a dark, gritty tone, like the scene where, at the very opening, when Bruce Wayne is looking for Aquaman, or as they call him in the trailer, the Stranger. It has a very Batman v Superman feel to it, and I think that's good. I think it's good that they have their own identity. Now the question is, will the Justice League suck? And I mean, I guess there's a big chance that it very well could, because it's still Zack Snyder. It's still Zack Snyder, and Zack Snyder has been trash since 300. 300 was the only movie of his that I liked. And I think, though, that more than likely, this movie's being directed by a committee. This movie is not being solely directed by Zack Snyder, because I can't imagine the studio was happy with the critical reception that Dawn of Justice got. So I think if they know it's good for them, they won't be having it as Snydery as Dawn of Justice. And I think it's important that this movie doesn't suck, because if this movie does suck, I think that's it for the DCEU. That's billions of dollars worth of projects ahead. Billions of dollars. So they have to make this work. They have to make this good. But I think ultimately it will be good. It will be better than Dawn of Justice. I think obviously it's going to make a shit ton of money, so that's nothing to worry about. But yeah, I think it'll be good. Will it? Am I still excited for it? I'm really excited. It got me excited, and that's good. That's what they need. They need people that didn't like Dawn of Justice to get excited for this movie again. It's kind of, yeah, I think it's good. It's good that they're managing to get me excited, and I'm a Marvel fanboy, so I love anything Marvel. I thought Civil War was an incredible movie, and I think this is gonna bring what the first Avengers did for the MCU. This is gonna do the same, but for the DCEU. I hate the DC. That's a terrible name, but it's gonna do the same for that as the Avengers did for the MCU. So I think it'll bring in new fans. The problem that's facing these movies is they're not as kid friendly as the Marvel movies, and I know Deadpool brought in a lot of money as a rated R movie, but that's different. That's what people were expecting from that movie. That's what people wanted. If you see a Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in one movie together, your thought is, my kids watch these guys on TV, they read the comics, let's take them to see this. And if it's not, Dawn of Justice was boring as hell for an adult, let alone for a child. I can't even imagine what it would have been like to be an 8-year-old in that movie trying to deal with the monotony that it was. So I think that's something that they need to try to figure out. Who exactly is their target audience? Is it comic fans? Is it diehard Batman, Superman, DC fans? Or is it general audiences? Because right now, Marvel has general audiences on lock. And that's something that DC could take. Batman's always been more popular than Captain America or Iron Man. So if they can find a way to make it family friendly while still keeping their dark tone, then I think that could change the whole game. DC could be rolling in cash, and I think that's something that they need to figure out. And if they can figure that out, it's going to be dangerous. So overall, I don't think this movie is going to suck. I think it will be good with the potential of being great. It looks good. The characters look compelling. And the fact that there's no Superman in the trailer is so good. So good. I hate Henry Cavill's Superman. I think he's terrible. And I think that's mostly the writers trying to make him like this brooding, dark hero when he's not. He's supposed to be this beacon of light. And so hopefully his death, spoiler alert, in Dawn of Justice and his rebirth in this will kind of rewrite that and fix him into being the Superman we all want. So I hope that from him. Gal Gadot, you actually pronounce the T, I think Gal Gadot. I think her Wonder Woman is good. It's fine. It's Wonder Woman. I'm not a fan of Wonder Woman. Jason Momoa's Aquaman looks like he's going to be a badass, so that's really cool. I still don't like that it's Barry Allen, so Cyborg could live without him. We could have used Green Lantern instead. And I still love Ben Affleck as Batman. I liked Ben Affleck as the choice for Batman from the beginning, so suck it, haters. But yeah, overall, I think it's going to be a good movie with the potential of being great. If it is great, that's fantastic. It's good news for DC fans. It's good news for Marvel fans because it'll just make Marvel step up their game even more. And it's just good for superhero fans in general. I know superhero fatigue is going to start catching up with us soon. So It's wise for Warner Brothers to make this while superhero movies are still hot.
Well, what do you know? It's a post-credit scene. No, actually, I'm a dumbass and I forgot to finish recording the video. But hopefully, as time goes on, these will get better. These will get cleaner. They'll feel a little more natural. I'm hoping for that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very first episode of Grant's Rants. There will be more coming each week, so please stay tuned to this channel, the Leather Armchair Society. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe, like this video, share it with friends. Be sure to watch the others coming up. Not all of them will be in my dining room. A lot of them will be out and about in my car, doing other things in the Leather Armchair Society studio. So please share this video, like and subscribe to the Leather Armchair Society, and of course, please be on the lookout for the very first episode of the Leather Armchair Society podcast. That'll be going up this Thursday, July 28th. We're so excited to have that going up. I'm really excited for what is ahead with this endeavor in which I'm embarking on this adventure. Anyways, cheers everybody. Have a good one.